Warning. Spoilers. And opinions. This isn't gonna burn bridges or offend anybody. We're starting off with a doozy. Estonia and Gundam.
I put this in S because they're like really sweet together.
Yeah, I think this is an S tier ship. I like this one.
Yeah.
No arguments here. But no, you really do get the sense that Estonia is drawn to Gundam's eccentric personality, and the fact that they start working together during the fourth trial is honestly kind of sweet.
Yeah, they're both adventurous in their own ways.
I don't remember this dude's name. I don't know why he shipped with Ibuki.
Byakuya. But I don't think anyone ships them, to be honest.
Either that or it's very, very small. It's a very small group. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in F. Kokichi and Kaito.
Well,
The two Ks.
they did interact in the second to last trial, was it?
Chapter 5, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But do they? I mean, I don't know.
I see what the potential, I guess, like Kaito, like the dynamic. Kaito's all about believing in people. Kokichi's all about creating lies so people don't believe in each other. I see the parallels.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't believe it though.
I would put it. People are gonna be mad, but I'll put it in C because I get it. I understand it. I get the opposites attract to me.
Yeah, it's like that's a very popular trope. Is the opposites attract, and it, like I see the dynamic. There's sense to be made here.
Yeah.
But I don't fully believe it. Mondo and Chiaki. Wait, no, not Chiaki.
Chihiro.
Chihiro. There we go.
One literally killed the other, so I don't know about this one.
Yeah, there's a thing with the community in Danganronpa. Like, there are some ships where one character is shipped with another character that murdered them. I'm not really the biggest fan on that. I can understand the ship for this, but I'm not the biggest supporter of it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to put it in F or at least compromise with D if you think it should be higher.
I would put it in D because Mondo did hear Chihiro out.
Alright, Nagito and Chiaki.
I can see that. But
Really?
I don't think I would really go for Nagito, realistically. But they're like part of the trio in that game.
I don't see it. I mean, like, I can't even remember a time where Chiaki even ever really talked to Nagito that much.
I thought they did. Because, like, sometimes these ships are theoretical. So let's look at a theoretical sense. Nagito is chaotic and Chiaki is, like, really down to earth. So they do the opposites attract thing again.
Yeah, the chaotic versus the voice of reason. She's definitely the voice of reason.
Yeah.
So I guess there's some potential there. I don't know. I'm willing to put it in D.
I don't know. I say B because I see it. I definitely see it.
You want to compromise and just put it in C?
I guess.
Like a high C?
That's a drink.
Hajime and Fuyuhiko.
As I remember from the Game Grumps playthrough, they made a lot of jokes about like Fuyuhiko hitting on Hajime, so I kind of see it.
Yeah, the chemistry is there. Because Fuyuhiko and Hajime kind of, I wouldn't say have the biggest romance, but they do. There is like a bro-ship there.
They trust each other. So I would put it in either A or B for me.
I can put it in A. I think A is fair. Because I can see it. Alright, Shuichi and Rantaro.
I don't see it.
This is mainly based on the free time events, I'm thinking, because like there is some gay tension there, but we've seen their love hotel, but again, it's not really like gay, more so just I'm like a big brother looking out for you kind of situation.
Yeah, but like not going to the love hotel thing because Rantaro died early on. Shuichi, like it was usually Kaede that interacted with Rantaro. It wasn't Shuichi that did.
it was definitely a more plausible ship between Rantaro and Kaede, if you want my honest opinion. But where do you want to put it?
I mean, I'll put it in D, because it could be something, but I don't see it plausible.
Angie and Tenko. This is an interesting one.
Tenko didn't really like Angie that much.
Not really. Because she stole Himiko away from her. They were kind of always at odds.
Up tier.
Nekomaru and Akane. There's...
It was like hinted heavily at that they had feelings. Nekomaru sacrificed his life for her.
Yeah, Nekomaru straight up risked his life for Akane. Akane clearly cares about Nekomaru a lot. I'm gonna put this in A. Rantaro and Kaede.
I don't like Rantaro being new for her. I'm being very protective of Kaede, but I just don't like Rantaro at all.
So the possibility is there because, again, Kaede is interacting with Rantaro, and I can sort of see it. I don't think I flat out like it, but I can sort of see it.
I'll put in C.
A high C. Angie and Himiko.
The thing is about Angie, I know she was doing her damnedest to like not have the Kindling game continued, but she was kind of manipulating everyone.
Cult mentality. Definitely cult mentality going on.
Yeah.
And Himiko was definitely the first to get inaugurated into the cult of a two. I'm putting it in D. Plausible, but very unlikely. Hajime and Mikan.
I get it.
I get
they
it.
Slept together accidentally.
Not gonna lie, I kinda like it.
You would. But I would put it in B tier.
You know what? That's fair. I think that's fair. High B. I think that's fair, because I wouldn't say it's the best. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best relationship for Hajime, because Mikan can be a bit possessive. Because I don't know if it was a free time event or the island mode, but she does contemplate breaking Hajime's legs so that he wouldn't leave her. So that was like a little concerning. But aside from that red flag,
yeah,
she's pretty tame.
Okay, yeah.
Again, I think the biggest thing with Mikan is that she's a damaged human being.
She's very damaged. She should not be a nurse. A nurse?
A nurse. Like, I think people have even speculated that the main reason she wants to be a nurse is because she has some semblance of control in a situation where most of her life has had no control. I wouldn't say it's the best ship for Hajime, but I kind of like it.
I see it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Rantaro and Kyo.
I don't see that at all.
Yeah,
they didn't really interact.
I don't even remember the time these two interacted. I can't even believe this is a ship. Kokichi and Miu.
Ooh, there's a lot to say about that.
There is a lot.
Because, like, I know this is a thing between all you sexuals.
Yeah.
But the degradation.
Yeah, degradation.
I get that in a way. I don't know.
Like, Kokichi's kind of expressed that he doesn't really like Miu, but Miu kind of gets off at Kokichi's insults to her. So that's where I think the ship has the most prominence from. Like, I think that's where it spawned, is that, you know.
Yeah. It's like people love ships are like passion but hate. They love that.
Yeah.
So I would put it in B tier because they had a lot of interactions and at least one of them liked it.
B tier I think is kind of fair. I was leaning more towards C, but B is kind of fair. Taka and Makoto. This is a weird one.
I mean, they're friends. They had good interactions, but I don't see it. I would put in D.
D?
D.
Put it in F.
Like, due to their personalities, yeah, they were friendly towards each other. They didn't have any hate.
I find
It's
it more
fine.
believable that Taka would be shipped with Mondo. Not really much to say. Unlike this next one, Shuichi and Kaito.
Thing is about like Shuichi and all these ships is you
Yeah.
can, because of the hotel thing.
Yeah, you can kind of ship him with almost anybody.
Yeah. I would put this in A or S. Because they're bros. And
Yeah,
bromance
bro.
happens.
Yeah, they have like a really good bond too.
Yeah.
Kaito is like the biggest reason why Shuichi has as much confidence in himself as he does.
I think it deserves an S.
I think that deserves an S, yeah.
Yeah, let's put it up
Like
there.
that's a gay ship that I can definitely believe
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. Rantaro and Tsumugi.
Anyone? No.
Look, this is probably F mainly because Tsumugi murdered Rantaro. That's the basis I can see there. Fuyuhiko and Kazuichi.
You call them Soda. That's easier for you to say.
Whatever, Soda.
How much did they interact with each other?
I would argue it's a fair bit. I wouldn't really say it's plausible of a shift to brew between them, especially with Soda being so, Sonya heavy.
Yeah. The thing is, I think Soda's too straight to be gay, so I don't
Yeah.
think it works.
Way too straight to be gay. There's really much.
Hiko
I'm going to
can
put it in
lift
low D because
No, I
again
would-
they have interactions, but again it's.
No,
it's
I would
not
say
like,
F.
But you want to put it in F?
Yes, because, like, Soda's still too straight to be gay.
I mean, nobody's too straight indeed to be gay in these games by the fan base lore. we'll put him in a high F.
Okay.
Chiaki and Mikan.
Not at all. Chiaki's down-to-earth personality. She would, like, suss out Mikan a lot if she tried anything, so I don't think it's a good ship. In my eyes.
I don't personally see it. Pekko and Ibuki. This is also another ship I don't personally see.
See it, actually.
Really?
Because, like, it's another opposite of subtract thing. Because you see, Pekko's, like,
The stoic character and Ibuki's high energy.
yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. I 100% see it.
Well, I guess when you think of it from like that, yes, but they don't really interact.
Yeah, but we're going by interactions and theoreticals here. I'll put it in B because I see it.
You put it in D.
B,
B.
boy, because I
I
see
want
it.
to put it in D.
We'll put it in C then.
All right then. Makoto and Kirigiri, the true ship. Esther. No question.
I know some people don't like the cruise ships because it's vanilla, it's milquetoast. You can't
It's so
do
vanilla,
that.
it's so predictable. It makes sense.
Makoto needs a strong, independent woman leading him because he's a beta male.
Plus,
But
Makoto took a blind leap of faith with the chance that he would possibly be killed with Kirigiri's trust, and she came through wholeheartedly. Shuichi and Maki.
gosh, the bro code break.
I'll hear your thoughts first.
I see it. If Kaito was not in the picture, let's take Kaito out of the picture, okay? Let's just these two in a vacuum. I see it. Okay, so I'll put it in A. 'Cause
I
see
will
it.
agree. I think A is a good tier for this one because I also see it. Again, bro code. I understand, but these two do click very well, and we've seen them like grown more comfortable with each other throughout the course of the game. I think Shuichi even says that he finds Maki's blunt personality oddly refreshing, so I'm willing to put that as a high A. Oh, you're gonna hate this one. Miu and Kibo.
The problem is they do kind of sort of is canon, but it isn't, but it is. So you can kind of see it, but I don't. That is my son, and I don't approve of this woman in his life.
Oh, Laura, sometimes your son likes different types of women that you might not be wanting him to interact with.
No. I would put it in C because I see it, like, I don't like it.
Me personally, again, it makes sense. You know, robot, inventor, I get the pairing. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest supporter of it. And I think it's conflicted because I know Kibo did care about Miu. I know Miu to some extent cared about Kibo, but she also kind of sussed Kibo in multiple trials, so it's like, how much did she really care about him, you know? Did she just see him as a incredibly advanced sex toy? I'm just saying.
Probably.
It's like, we'll put it in C. I think C is fair. Toto and Sonia.
No. F. Take that man away from this girl.
This is, yeah, I feel like this is like, I know some people ship, I know somebody out there has to ship.
Probably. But, like...
Sonia, even Sonia doesn't like Soda.
Well...
Even Sonia doesn't like Soda.
Sonia deserves so much better, and Soda needs to be put in the dumpster.
I can see it. It's just even Sonia doesn't like Soda, man. That's when you know this ship was kind of doomed to fail. Kirigiri and Sayaka.
They had no interactions, but looking at their characters,
stoic type, optimistic type, kind of. I don't know. I'm going to put it in D.
Yeah.
Makoto and Murkuro.
F. There's again, Murkuro has no character, so
Here's
he can't.
The thing, Laura. It's confirmed she does have a crush on Makoto.
I don't care, and I didn't know that, but F anyway. Because I don't care about it.
Look, Laura, you said we have to base this off of theoreticals and character interactions.
There's no interaction!
There was! I'm putting in low D. Overruled. People do. There are a fair amount of people do ship this one. Yoko and Mahiru.
Okay, this one definitely. I would put in either A or S because they were close.
But here's the thing, Laura. This was more of like a sister interaction. You want to put a sister interaction in A or S?
They're not actual sisters, so it's fine.
I know they're not actual sisters, but come on.
They cared about each other, man.
I'm settling for B.
I want to go A. I don't want to go with okay, fine with you every time. I want to fight.
Fine, low A. Makoto and Sayaka.
If Sayaka...
You can't deny that this ship has plausibility.
Betray him. It would be okay. Put it in B tier.
That's fair. This one makes no sense. Gonta and Kyo. No argument. What the hell?
My headcanon for Gonta is that he's asexual. He gets...
I'm willing to bet, honestly. Shuichi and Himiko.
I can see this, because Himiko is comfortable with Shuichi.
Very comfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she even stated that that Shuichi could give her head pats, and I thought that was cute.
Yeah. I would put that in B.
Kaede and Tenko.
Interesting.
Interesting combination. I mean, Tenko didn't hate Kaede.
Yeah, because she's raw. They're both strong-willed. I could kind of see this.
I can kind of see it too.
Yeah. Put that in B.
And Pekko and Fuyuhiko, this is S tier.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of canon.
Kind of canon, yeah, basically. Spending your entire lives together since birth. Practically as canon as it can get. Alright, we got Hajime and
Gundam.
Gundam?
Gundam could offer a lot of things to Hajime. One being a personality.
He's the straight man, Laura.
But Hajime doesn't give me straight guy vibes.
In a sense that he's the most normal person here.
But like, I could kind of see this and kind of root for this because Gundam can actually give Hajime hobbies.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
I
you willing to
see
put
it.
it in B?
I'll put it in B.
Okay, we'll do a low B. Angie and Kyo, I don't like this one.
No.
Hajime and Mahiru.
Well, Mahiru warms up to him, right?
She does. And it's, I wouldn't say it's canon, but in her free time events, it's hinted that she does have a crush on him.
Okay, so B?
Yeah,
it's plausible.
I'll put this above Hajime and Mikan, because I think this ship's more healthy. Sakura and Asahina.
I would put that in S. They were really
this
close.
is S.
They're girls doing girl
They're
stuff.
Girls, gal pals. Himiko and Kokichi.
The thing is, Kokichi gives me opposite vibes than Soda. He seems really like...
Yeah.
I don't see this at all.
This ship, I feel like, only really sailed because Kokichi said that he liked Himiko in the 5th trial. And
That was just a bit.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. That's just it. That's just the bit. Like, I don't think he actually meant it. And even then, it wasn't really Kokichi at the time. And so, I'll put this in low D. Celeste and Kirigiri.
Interesting. I like both. Let me think about this for a sec.
I could see it if I squint.
Hold on, I see it. Kind of. Because they're always kind of mesh a little bit, but they're a little different. I don't know. I'll put it in C.
See? I think that's fair. It's like a middle of the road. It's like, yeah, I could see it. Not exactly canon, but I can see it. Yoko and Kirigiri.
Huh.
Huh, indeed.
The thing is, they're both realists, but Byakuya is the realist in the negative sense, and Kirigiri is kind of the realist in the positive sense.
Or I would say logical at the very least. I'm thinking D.
I don't know, I think C.
You think C?
Yeah.
Go with lowest possible C. Alright, Ibuki and Mikan. So
One killed the other.
one did kill the other, but they were friends when they were alive. Or like pre-game. And this ship is very popular for Ibuki. This is probably Ibuki's most popular ship.
Well, I get the opposite attract thing again, where one is loud, one is like quiet.
Yeah.
I don't like
Plus,
it.
the reason Mikan killed Ibuki specifically was because she wanted to feel the most despair possible. Which insinuated that she did care about Ibuki a lot. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest supporter of this ship, but I can't ignore the signs that it does make sense.
Did you just get an Amber Alert?
I did. Taka and Mondo.
All of the bros. ARS.
I'm willing to put S because these guys are like tight.
These are good bromance.
Good bromance. They hated each other in the beginning, which is what everybody loves, and they ended up loving each other, which is what everybody loves. And it's gay. Nagito and Mikan. I feel like this is an F tier one.
Yeah. Nagito didn't really like anyone else except for Hajime.
Pretty much. Plus, Mikan fell to despair. Nagito hates despair. It makes sense. I can understand why people would ship it because hatred, hate ships, all that stuff. But it again, not.
Yeah.
Shuichi and Kaede. This is an S tier ship, no question.
S tier. Put it at the front. Yeah, there we go.
S tier ship, no question. Chemistry on point, cuteness on point, practically canon if she didn't die.
They should get married.
You can't get married because she's dead.
Only canon sucker.
Ryoma and Kirumi. I understand why people kind of ship this.
I get it. Even though she killed him, it was like she talked with him beforehand about it, and he was cool with it. So, even though it was really sad, I would put in A tier because I see it.
I'll put it like low A.
Yeah.
Taka and Murkuru. I don't understand why this is even a thing.
Nope. F.
F. Doesn't make sense.
There's so many Fs. This is terrible.
Yeah. Also, they might have had an interaction in the beginning, but Leon dies way too soon for me to care.
Again, gives me straight guy vibes.
Himiko and Tenko.
B, because Tenko comes off too strong.
A little bit. I'm willing to go low A because I at least like the relationship.
I guess.
It's, like I said, Tenko comes on too strong, but it's positive in the long run for Himiko because she does express emotions after Tenko's death. Celeste and Sayaka.
What I would put in F, because I don't really see it.
And Celeste and... I still don't remember his name.
And no one cares. I mean, she was just using him, right?
Pretty much.
I would put in D.
Kaito and Miu.
No.
That's only because you really don't like Miu. It's plausible. It's plausible. I'm willing to put it in C.
You're really debating there. Where it should go.
Because it's plausible. Kokichi and Shuichi.
Oh, that's an S tier for sure.
Yeah, this is probably Shuichi's most popular ship.
I see it, definitely.
The gay tension between them is pretty high.
Lonk.
Maki and Kaito. This is practically canon.
This is S tier because it's so sweet.
The thing, though, is that the kind of weirded me out is that Kaito doesn't really seem to reciprocate those feelings, or at least it didn't really seem like it.
I mean, because he's the dumb bro.
Again, S tier regardless, because a lot of people ship this. I think this is both the popular ships of those characters. Makoto and Chihiro.
I can kind of see it.
Can you?
Yeah. Because, I don't know, I just, thinking about it a lot.
Can you?
And this includes, like, alter ego and stuff. I don't know, I think Chihiro trusts Makoto a lot, and I think it just belongs in, like, B or A, because I can kind of see it.
I'll put it in B.
Okay.
Hajime and Chiaki.
I'm putting this in A, and not in S, because I know
Really?
it's kind of canon. But, for one thing, Hajime's boring. Again.
So
For
much
two-
Hajime prejudice in this video.
And two, Chiaki isn't real.
I would
As-
like the chemistry was there, but just not as strong as I would argue with other characters. For
Yeah.
Hajime at least. Like I put it in A mainly because that's like, again, it's Hajime's most popular ship next to Nagito. Not the ship that I personally like the most for him, but again, a lot of people ship it because of that. Shuichi and Kibo.
I think the hotel thing was really sweet.
It was sweet.
And
But-
I will put it in S, because I love both of them.
You can't just, like, you said earlier that the Love Hotels weren't canon. But,
Yeah, but-
now you're using the Love Hotel as the example.
Shut up.
I'm compromising B.
No, I would say A. What do you mean?
I'm compromising B.
No! No! Explain to me why you don't like it as much.
Because Shuichi and Kibo just don't really have that chemistry factor.
Like, they trust each other so much.
Like, I can buy them being friends, but like, again, you're basing this solely off of the Love Hotel.
Not only that, but like their interactions and stuff. And they're both trying to be better, and that's why they were.
Everybody else is trying to be better here too, Laura.
They're doing it more.
Like, you're really gonna skyrocket Shuichi and Kibo's relationship to S on par with
I would say
Kaede,
A.
Kaito,
I'm saying A right now.
Celeste and Taka.
She killed him.
Yeah, she did. Byakuya and Togo.
C. And
Really?
I'll explain why.
Okay.
One, I don't like Taka, and two, it was kind of annoying.
Well, you're very biased. I'm willing to put it in C, but yeah.
Only why you like it then.
I mean, there's not really much for me to comment on. One just likes getting stepped on, the other likes stepping on people. So yeah, not too much to say. Chiaki and Ibuki. Not really much there. I mean, again, chill girl, high energy girl. Like you said, that's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Obviously, we love Ibuki here. She's great.
I love Ibuki. I'm not sure you do.
To me, he's not really that shippable with a lot of people.
Shuichi and Ibuki. Yeah.
She's crazy.
Her free time events with Shuichi are like positive, but again, not really too much there.
She's lying. Everything. About everything. Everything was a lie.
Oh, we got to the big boy ship, Nagito and Hajime.
Yeah,
this belongs in S.
I love how obsessed Nagito is with Hajime.
Probably the most popular ship in all of Danganronpa.
It's fun to look at.
Kokichi and Gundam.
They have more of like a master and minion dynamic than shipping.
Oh, kind of like how Yoko and Mahiru had a sister dynamic, Laura? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I said it's not sibling. It's like Pinky in the Brain.
But still, it's a dynamic that you initially don't think is romantic, but they're shipped together. We'll put this in D.
I hate you.
Makoto and Kirigiri.
I get it. But I'll put it in C, because who cares?
People care, because it's gay! Soda and Gundam.
Listen. They both have something in common.
Yeah, they like Sonya.
Liking a woman.
Liking a woman, liking the same woman. It's just one woman likes one more than the other.
I think it's funny. And that's why I think people ship them. And I think it kind of works. If they put their love of women aside, they could be gifting.
I don't follow your logic, but whatever.
Put it in C.
Okay. The ship that logically shouldn't work, you put in C.
Shut up.
Kibo and Kokichi.
Kibo deserves so much better.
But you know this is gonna be a high one.
I know it is. And with your logic, oh, they're brothers. They can't be shipped together because they have a brotherly, like, relationship.
I didn't say that.
Yep. Because they have a sister relationship or a brother relationship. So
are you saying that they belong in A? Is that what you're saying, Laura?
Because they're not close. They're just mean to each other.
I mean, the hatred is a big factor in these ships, Laura.
No, put it in D. Because I see it, but I don't like it.
Hatred is a big factor in these ships, Laura. I'm just saying. You said you wanted it in D.
Yeah. You see it, but I don't like it.
Put it in high D. Makoto and Asahina.
See it.
I can see it. In fact, I honestly kind of like it a little bit.
You can put an A if you want, because I see it.
I see it. It's similar to Shuichi and Maki. It's not something you immediately think about, but you're like, there's an option there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leon and Sayaka.
I killed the other.
One tried to kill the other, then one actually killed the other. F. Hagakure and Asahina.
They both have carefree attitudes. I would put them in B. I could see it.
I can sort of. Could do a low B. Got Kaede and Kirumi.
I don't think Kaede would feel comfortable like Kirumi constantly like trying to serve her. She likes doing things on her own.
It's a ship I didn't really think about until we got here.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, so I would just put it in D, but I don't think it's possible?
Like mid to low D. Kaede and Tsumugi!
No.
Alright, Laura, here's the thing.
What?
Kaede has kind of demonstrated some bi tendencies. Like, in the very beginning of the game, she even kind of complimented Tsumigi's appearance.
That's what girls do, Terrence.
She said, in her words, she said she was kind of sexy. Those were her words.
Terrence, that's how girls talk to each other.
Laura, do you find girls sexy? Have you ever told a girl to your face that she's sexy?
No, but that's how normal girls talk to each other.
You're clearly not a normal girl. Here's the thing. I don't like this shit. I'm just saying is that it makes some kind of sense. Because Kaede's, I don't know, for some reason, it's just with Tsumigi, but Kaede's been kind of sus with Tsumigi sometimes. I'm willing to put very, very low D.
If you want. I don't agree with it.
Kirigiri and Asahina.
The thing is, Kirigiri is not really the romantic type at all.
Unless it's with Makoto, I guess.
Yeah. But even then, like, she's like business first, and then like
business before pleasure. Willing to put this in low D as well. Estonia and Chiaki.
That's what I see.
I'm pretty sure some people have to ship this. Kaede and Maki.
I mean,
it's opposite attract, Laura.
Because I don't hate it. Because I don't know. Even
I think a fair bit of people ship this ship too.
If Maki told Kaede who she really was, I don't think Kaede would be upset about it. I think she'd be like, "Well, you can start anew. You got this."
Yeah, barely. She probably would take a more positive. She probably would take the Kaito route, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
Since like she's a girl, kind of almost, except she's
almost. Yeah.
I would put it in B because I see it.
Kane and Sonia.
There's really nothing there except for strong girl and dainty girl. I don't know. I think F. There's nothing really there for me.
Then we have the final one, Nagito and Izuru Kamakura.
It's like dark Hajime, right?
Basically.
I don't care. Because it's just Hajime, but edgy.
It's just Hajime, but edgy. I wouldn't say it's as popular as Hajime and Nagito, but I mean, there's probably got to be some merit to having an edgy version of the good boy and the crazy boy. I mean, Nagito did take an interest in him. I can't remember if Kamakura's talent was the ultimate hope. I'm not sure. I'll throw it a bone and put it in low D.
Sure. There was a lot of F's here because none of them make sense.
Hey, future me here editing this video. Just wanted to point out that there are some ships that weren't among this list that I actually have opinions on. So since we have time, I'll quickly address them. Hajime and Ibuki. Clearly not the most popular of either character of ships, but being a huge Ibuki fan, I really liked her free time events. Biased opinion aside, I thought it was really cool how Ibuki actually tries her best to find Hajime's talent, by trying to get him into music, and in turn, it reminds her how fun it is being with others. I know people can find Ibuki's hyperactive personality exhausting, but I really do like this pairing and I would put it in B tier. Shuichi and Angie. Another unpopular ship that I'm surprised wasn't on here, since Angie does confess to him during her free time events. She even questions whether her feelings for Shuichi are genuinely hers and not a two as well. I'd be lying if I said I didn't find this ship mildly cute. It would be interesting to see a more assertive Shuichi bring Angie back to reality before she goes full religious nut. So I would probably put this in C tier. Shuichi and Miu. I wouldn't say it's as unpopular as this ship with Angie, but it's obviously overshadowed by others. Miu's free time events kinda solidified her as third best girl for me, and I did feel a little bad for her when she mentioned her brain damage and how that fundamentally changed how she interacts with other people. Her reaction to how Shuichi grows genuine concern for her life kinda tells that she's never really had anyone show this level of care for her before. And in classic Miu fashion, she has no idea how to handle it. I think it's cute that she actually tries to show affection by giving him a pie. The keyword being tries. Plus, she's also the only character in these games that provides an explanation as to why you suddenly have her undergarments by the end of her free time events. I'll also place this in C tier. if we all just forget about her love hotel. That shit went south really fast. Well, yes, this is the definitive Danganronpa Ship tier list. There's nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong at all.
Kibo deserves the best.
Nothing wrong here at all. 100% correct factual tier list. Thank you guys for watching.
You smell.